Good morning, Holly. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for coming in. I just have a few questions for you. What can you, Holly Fields, offer our elementary school?
That's a great question. I will offer your elementary school a very positive outlook, not only with the students, but also with their parents and the other staff as well. I'll also bring a fun and hands-on work environment for the students.
How familiar are you with Kanawha County's Accelerated Reader Program?
I am familiar with the Accelerated Reader Program because I was actually involved with it when I was in elementary school here. And it's just such a good experience to see kids' light bulbs go off when they read and work for a good score, get a certain amount of points, and they're rewarded with it, with field trips and parties with pizza in their classroom. And so that really makes them motivated and makes them want to read more, learn more, and become more intellectual. But I would love to learn more about the AR program now.
Describe to me what animal you are most like.
I'd say that I'm most like a dolphin because dolphins are positive, upbeat, and they are kind of go with the flow, and they always bring happiness to people.
That's true, they do. Can you describe a time when your work was criticized?
There was a time I was in high school when I worked at Elder Beerman, and I worked there for a couple of years, and the manager over my department had a different way of doing things than I did, and I folded clothes and organized things a little differently than she did, but she wanted them done her way instead. So I kindly accepted her criticism and quickly adjusted, and so it became a natural process of doing things her way.
Okay. Do you think a leader should be liked or feared?
That's a great question. I think that a true leader should be a little bit of both. Have a little bit of both. I think that a true leader should be liked and feared, but I think that a true leader shouldn't worry too much about being liked a lot just because they could be mistaken for a pushover. But I think that they should be feared due to their superiority and their willingness to step out of their comfort zone.
Okay. Well, that's all I have. Do you have any questions for me?
I do actually. Describe to me your most memorable moment of being the principal for 18 years here at Midland Trail Elementary School.
Great question, Holly. My favorite moment was winning the West Virginia Principal of the Year in 2008.
Wow. That is very rewarding. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you for coming in.
So the dimension that I used for my interview speech was the temporal dimension. And the temporal dimension involves the time of day, the moment in history, and where the message altogether fits in. So the temporal dimension is ultimately a relevant topic that will trigger interest and alertness. And so when the interviewer, the principal of Midland Trail Elementary School, also known as my mom, asked me a question about the Accelerated Reader Program, that kind of triggered my mindset and made me excited to answer this question because I was myself involved in the AR program. Additionally, when I flipped it around and asked her about her most memorable moment as the principal of Midland Trail Elementary School, it kind of made her more alert, and it altogether made the conversation and the interview more intimate and more personal.